Have you ever heard about the African buffalo? Well, let me introduce you to this amazing creature. The African buffalo, also known as the Cape buffalo, is a force to be reckoned with. Robust and muscular, they are the picture of strength in the wild. One of their most striking features is their large, curved horns that form a shield across the top of their heads. This is known as a boss, and you can think of it as their crown. Their fur, ranging from dark brown to black, can sometimes appear shaggy, especially in older males. It's like they've got a coat that keeps them warm and stylish. And guess what? Both males and females have horns, although those of males are typically larger and more robust. So now that you've met this mighty creature, let's find out where they live. Can you guess where the African buffalo lives? Well, they're not too picky when it comes to their home. They can be found all across sub-Saharan Africa, and they're adaptable to a variety of habitats, from the wide-open savannas where they can roam freely to lush grasslands where they can munch on their favorite meals. But that's not all. They also reside in woodlands where they can find shade under the trees, and even in forests where they can blend in with nature. But there's one thing that's a must-have in any African buffalo's home: water. These buffaloes love to be near water sources. They need to sip on some refreshing water regularly to stay healthy and hydrated. So whether it's a sun-soaked savanna or a dense forest, as long as there's water nearby, the African buffalo feels right at home. From savannas to forests, the African buffalo sure knows how to pick a home. But what do you think they eat? What's on the menu for the African buffalo, you ask? Well, it's all about the green, leafy goodness in their world. These robust creatures are herbivores, meaning they dine exclusively on plants. Their favorite main course? Grasses? Yes, they are grazers, feasting mainly on the lush green carpet of the African plains. But don't think their diet is boring. Oh no, African buffaloes mix it up too. When the grass becomes sparse during the dry seasons, they turn their attention to the trees and bushes, browsing on leaves and foliage to fill their bellies. They are not picky, eating a variety of herbs and shrubs to keep their diet balanced. So if you ever host a dinner party for an African buffalo, remember to skip the steak and pile high the salad. Who knew that these massive animals loved their greens so much? Now, let's delve a little into their social life. Ever wondered how African buffaloes interact with each other? Well, grab your imaginary safari hats because we're about to dive into the fascinating social dynamics of these robust creatures. African buffaloes aren't the type to enjoy solitude. In fact, they're incredibly social animals, typically living in large herds that can consist of several hundred individuals. Imagine that, a bustling city of buffaloes. And just like in any city, there's a leader. These herds are usually led by the dominant bulls, the big guys who've earned their place at the top. But it's not all about strength and size in the buffalo society. Cooperation is key in their world. The herd sticks together, whether it's to defend against predators or to find the best grazing spots. This unity is what makes the buffalo society so strong and resilient. Now, how do these buffaloes communicate, you ask? They have their own language, of course. They communicate through a range of vocalizations, body postures, and even scent marking. Vocalizations can range from low grunts to high-pitched calls, each with its own special meaning. Body postures, on the other hand, can indicate everything from aggression to submission. And as for scent marking, well, it's a bit like leaving a note for your friends to read, except the note is a scent, and the reading is done through the nose. The world of African buffaloes is filled with complex social dynamics, including a hierarchy that organizes the herd and cooperative behavior that ensures their survival. It's a society that thrives on unity and communication, a society that proves that even in the animal kingdom, teamwork makes the dream work. And that's a sneak peek into the fascinating world of African buffaloes. Always remember, every creature in this world, big or small, has its unique story to tell. Until the next time, keep exploring and learning.